Medical headline breaking at this hour, and it involves millions of American families, the 6 million children who suffer from ADHD, all children preschoolers as young as 4 and 5 years old. Questions tonight about how they are being treated, the medications they're being given, and whether behavioral therapy would be better.
It's very concerning. What they found is that a quarter of children who are in preschool with attention deficit disorder are only getting drugs. As a pediatrician, I know the first line therapy is behavioral therapy. It works, and you need to try it for 9 months before you would start any medication.
The study saying behavioral therapy is better. So what is the concern, though, about the medications?
Well, they can have serious side effects, especially in very young children, problems with sleep, with appetite, and behavior. It's very troubling.
And as you always say, check with your doctor. Rich, thanks very much.
My name is Michael Foster, and I believe that I can lower the percentage of Americans that take medicine on a regular basis through music therapy. When I first started this project, I wanted to find a way to prove that music in some circumstances can be a better solution than medication. From growing up as a child, I've seen numerous people who are messed up from medications that they've been taking their whole life. My little sister was a huge influence on my project because she has autism and she has never taken a drop of medicine. Doctors suggested different medications, but my family used their musical gifts to teach my sister various things, which included getting her to speak again. Do you have any experiences with music bettering someone's health?
I can only speak to, I guess, my own personal experiences, and like I said, previous question, I think that it's had more of a benefit in my overall mental health at times, in which I remember when I was staying on campus at Southern, and I think I was probably having some girl problems or whatever, some relationship issues or whatnot, and I remember one of my good friends who stayed in a dorm, stayed in a dorm across the way from me, and he was known to practice a whole lot. And I remember when he'd say, "Man, whatever your problems are, man, just go share it. Just go share it. Go practice, man. It'll make you feel a whole lot better. Just go practice." And
So is there a role for music therapy in children with an autism spectrum disorder? Absolutely. Music has been healing and is transcendental for all of us, but particularly for children with the autism spectrum, it can be very calming. And it's a way of actually increasing social engagement as well. You can have children engage with other children playing music. It is something that has been used in neonatal nurseries, for example, with all children. But particularly with kids with autism, there's a lot of interesting data coming out that sound and music is very calming and actually can be also stimulating to get them to be engaged more. We have at Beth Israel a music therapy department, and music therapy is actually something I recommend, and parents are actually naturally using. I have parents using certain sounds which will help their child sleep. Certain sounds that, kids naturally like to respond to nursery rhymes and can dance and move. So movement and music is actually very engaging and is used therapeutically with children in autism or with symptoms of the autism spectrum disorder. So music therapy and even movement therapy is really very helpful for children with an autism spectrum disorder. It helps them with self-regulation, which is one of the core symptoms and issues that children have. Using music, whether it's at a slow, calm, listening to music or playing an instrument or moving to music, is all beneficial. And you have to tailor it to your child. There are music listening systems that are available for children, because some kids actually can have hyperacusis and are very sensitive to sound, so you need to do it on a gradient and see what suits your child and tailor it to his or her particular needs. And actually, music is something you can enjoy with your child. So it becomes a parent-child thing as well as something that can be used for social interaction and communication, because kids can play together with music, and that's a very important part of childhood, because a child's job is to play, and with their play they learn, and music is a great way to do that.
I used resources such as this video to help me compose a flyer that I would then distribute to schools and friends and family members. This helped me to start the action part of my project. I worked with my mentor to develop a flyer that is eye-catching and straight to the point. When I first started working on this flyer, I had to keep redoing it because it was too cluttered with information and it wasn't easy to understand. So in the final product, I was able to get a flyer where you can look at it and see 3 simple steps. These steps are finding different songs or melodies that your child enjoys, incorporating these songs and melodies into their everyday learning, and then recording your progress that you've made with your child to improve on what you're doing already. Here you can see a few examples of service learning that I've done. I put up flyers at different places such as schools and my home church, and I also made an Instagram page where I can reach out to people of my age group a little bit easier. Well, this project opened me up to new viewpoints on my topic because I had to see how this project would actually work for what I was thinking about doing. So I knew that I couldn't get every single age group in my project because I really wouldn't be able to work with that. So I had to just work with a younger group of people to start off with and then kind of try to work my age group into my project, and that helped me out. Okay, so I would say what I took away from this experience was that I really do enjoy helping others. And I know I really don't like doing the work to research and find out what I have to do. I really learned that it was beneficial after all to talk to parents and have information given to them to help their child, that's going to potentially help the child's future in education and what they're going to do with their lives.